Hey you guys, back again with another video. Today you guys, I'm going to show y'all how I make homemade light brown sugar. And I was just at the store and I didn't get no light brown sugar. So I was like, you know what? Let me make it, because all you need is white sugar and some molasses, Let me show you that again. Okay, so we're going to do a cup. What do I need this spoon for? Just going to scoop it. We'll need 2 cups of white granulated sugar. I don't know if y'all can see that, but and then we're going to use, let me roll up my sleeves. So 2 cups of white granulated sugar and 2 tablespoons of molasses. So it's 1 cup to 1 teaspoon. So yeah, 1 cup to 1 cup of sugar to 1 teaspoon of molasses. See that? That's it right there. Now we're going to get it together. Okay, and we're going to mix it to its light brown sugar. And if you want to make dark, you can add 2 more tablespoons of molasses. I don't know why it has that glare there. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see that. I mean, you can use your hands too, to get all the clumps out, and it's starting to get clumpy. Yeah, I can't even see me. I need to keep it down like this. My hands are clean, of course. Sometimes you just gotta help out the utensils, Sometimes your hands are the best tools, Sometimes utensil can't get to where your hands can get, Need to get it. Gotta get it, mash it in there, You be here all day with a whisk. Or you could put it in a food processor too. But I ain't trying to dirty anything else, Trying not to use too much things to clean. I mean, even though it's not hard to clean a food processor, but it's much easier to clean a bowl than a food processor. But you got to take the top off. Then you got to take that little rubber thing around the top. And then you got to take the blender, the blade out. It's like you got to wash different parts. Now, the bowl and the spatula, boom, that's it. See, it's coming together. I'm using this to make some brown sugar. I'm thinking about the brown butter cookies, but brown butter syrup. So yeah, brown butter syrup. You can use dark or light, whatever you prefer. Oh, I gotta go get some more sugar. The only thing I don't like is the molasses specks, you know. That's what I don't like. So this is gonna take a while to break up the molasses, you know. Mix it in there. I mean, I don't really need to actually make it perfect because it's going into a recipe, you know. It's not like I'm making it and then just letting it sit until I'm ready to use it. This thing is getting ready to go in the on the stove, and I'm going to make the brown butter. I said brown butter. Brown sugar butter syrup to go over my pancakes I just made. Pancake batter I just made. I made some pancake batter. Pancake / waffle batter. Yep. And I'm going to need 2 cups of brown sugar and 1 cup of water and like a half a cup of butter. So about maybe not half a cup. We're going to do is a 1/4 stick of butter. So yeah, this is how I made my light brown sugar. This is actually my second time doing this. I'm like, hey, but I'm gonna still continue to buy my brown sugar in the store, you know, because then I'm taking from my white sugar, you know. And I use sugar when I bake, you know. When I bake, I use like, what they call these type of sugars? Refined sugar, something like that. I do that when I bake, you know, or when I, you know, cook or something. But like, I try not to add sugar to my cereal if I have cereal. And I'm cutting back on adding it to my oatmeal too. Like I'm doing like little, you know, now it's like maybe 4 tablespoons of sugar to my oatmeal. But that's when I'm making a big pot of it, you know. But like if I'm making it like just for my bowl, which I always make a whole bunch of oatmeal. So yeah, that should be it. We're gonna set up and we're gonna add it. We're gonna set up the table. I said set up the table. Set up the pot. I don't know if I should use a 1/4 cup of butter, like 4 tablespoons of butter, or 8 tablespoons of butter to the syrup. I don't know. And I need to get me one of them fancy smancy syrup containers, you know, the dispensers. So yeah, I think I'm just going to use 1/4. We're going to stick with 1/4. Even though it's maybe 1/4 cup to 1/4 cup of butter, and I'm doubling the recipe, but I don't really want it buttery, like too much buttery, because I cook my pancakes, you know, in butter. So then the syrup gonna go on it. That's gonna be a lot, you know. So yeah, I'm trying to set up, you know, the stove area, and I got a lot of things on it. Okay, I'm gonna add some vanilla extract. You can add maple extract if you want. Okay. Put this over here. I'm gonna do a measurement because I gotta make sure it has. This is exactly, you know, a cup each. You know. I'm not going to pack it. I'm just going to, you know, look at that. Okay. So like I said, I didn't pack it. I just filled it up to the top. It's not packed. So that's 1 cup. something. Okay, this is the second cup. And look how much is left. I don't know if y'all can see that. It can probably be washed out, but it's like another cup in here. I don't know how that happened. Maybe another cup and a half. Look at that. Another whole cup. And I was getting ready to dump the whole thing in the gosh darn pot. And I'm glad I checked it. I said, let me see, because I don't know. I don't know if the molasses made the whatchamacallit light. I don't know. But so when it starts heating up, then I will add in the other stuff. Like I'll melt the butter. Matter of fact, why does it look like that's going to be a little bit? So let it stir, let it do what it do. I'm recording on my laptop because this phone that I record on is acting stupid. So I need a oven safe. I said oven safe. Microwave safe. So I'm gonna melt this. Melt this in the microwave. This takes less than 1 minute. And I got my microwave cover. Put that right on the top. Push it back some. About, I'm going to do 30 seconds right now. So I just add a cup of water to this. So we're going to let this, come to a simmer. And then I'll add in the pure vanilla extract and the butter. So I'm making brown sugar butter syrup. So you gotta stir it until you don't hear like you hear, what they call that? Until you don't hear that sound no more. Till you get all the grit up. Like it sounds like you hearing grit, like grit on the bottom of the pot. I don't hear it no more. So that was 30 seconds. Now that was fast. Oh, okay. Yeah. About another 30 seconds. Because I took this out the freezer. Because, I took that out the freezer. No. Yeah, I took that stick of butter out the freezer when I needed it to make something else. But then I cut it in half and I put the other half in the refrigerator. So, yeah. Oh, what did I make yesterday? Oh, some pizza. No. I did make pizza, but I made sausage and onion gravy breakfast pizza, and I scrambled some eggs and threw that on top. Woo! I didn't even really need to melt it all the way because it's gonna. Ooh. I'm like, what is that? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, look at that. We're going to pour that in right now. We're going to get it going. So you can add 1 cup of butter. Well, technically, yeah, 1 stick is a half a cup, right? So if you add up 1 stick, yeah, that's a half a cup. But I add 1/4 of a cup. So a half a cup is 8 tablespoons, and I added 4 tablespoons of butter. Oh, that butter heated it up some, so we're gonna throw in this 1/4. But this is optional. You don't need this if you don't, want to. If you don't want it, you ain't gotta use no extract if you want. So 2 cups of brown sugar, not packed. 1 cup of water. 1/4 cup stick of butter. And 1/4 teaspoon of of vanilla extract or maple extract. Dang. Listen, I don't want no maple extract. Give me the maple syrup. But if I had the maple syrup, I wouldn't need to make this. Duh. Okay, so I'm going to let it simmer for like about 5 minutes. And it's done. I'm going to come back, pour it in the jar. And we ready to get this pancake batter going. You know, get these pancakes going. For real. I made my son a breakfast sandwich this morning. This is my first time trying these sausages. Well, I added these to the gravy yesterday. Ooh, it was delicious. I don't know how it tastes by itself, so, you know. But I made it for my son. Why this thing is fighting me to come out? I made it for my son. So, yeah, he liked it. He enjoyed it. You know, it is pretty good. Get to there. Gonna make me some egg whites. Echo, 5-minute timer. Gonna let it simmer. Turn it down some.
5 minutes, starting now.
Okay. So I'm making me some sausage, eggs, and pancake, and leftover pork chops. Now let me start. I got that from Friday when she was like, "Mom, what you cooking?" I'm making sausage, bacon, eggs, pancakes, and leftover pork chops. He was like, "Yeah, hook it up." Craig from Friday, yeah, hook it up. And he turned around a few minutes later. He was like, "Where's my food?" She was like, "Oh, I didn't make nothing for you." He was like, "Man." She was like, "Have cereal." He was like, "We ain't got no milk." She was like, "Use water." That's crazy. How I just quote that scene just that quick. Like any other time, I'd be like, "What they saying?" Every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, eating all the food, all the pig. Now that I can't, I don't know. I'm gonna make up my own. Eating all the snacks, all the air fried chicken, all the bacon, all the sausages, all the eggs. I want some of that food too. I'm hungry, y'all. So I'm gonna bake this in the oven because I never had this before, but I'm gonna have this going, and this is a long video. This originally was supposed to be for TikTok, but that ain't happening, Captain. That ain't happening. Nope. That ain't happening. It's too long. It's too long for TikTok. Maybe if I edit it down or something. I don't know. Oh, I'll be back, y'all. Yep. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I'm glad I saw that. Okay. I'm almost done, y'all. Almost done. So that's the finished product. Oh man, this is the part I hate. Sometimes you gotta just pour fast, or you gonna make a whole heap of mess trying to pour it. You gotta pour fast, or it's gonna go like on the side of the pan. I'm debating, should I make some waffles Or should I make some, I don't know, I got another jar here of this stuff. But it still has some in there. Uh-oh. So we're gonna just gotta pour it fast. Because if you don't pour it fast, it'll pour down the side of the pot. Alright y'all, thanks for watching. That's it for this video. I just showed y'all how to make brown sugar, and it look washed out too. I got this tripod. Let me see, turn it like that. So this is the finished product, y'all. I showed y'all how to make light brown sugar. You got any brown sugar? What Martin said in what Bad Boys, one of the movies. So I showed y'all how to make brown sugar, light brown sugar. If you want to make dark brown sugar, you add another 2 tablespoons of molasses. I only added 2 to 2 cups of white sugar. But if you want to add, you want to make dark, you got to add 4 tablespoons to 2 cups of sugar. So I showed you how to make light brown sugar, and I showed you how to make brown sugar butter syrup. So this is brown butter. Look at that, I got the name right here. Homemade brown sugar butter syrup. This is gonna go good. It's gonna go good on some pancakes. It's gonna go good on some waffles, especially the waffles, because the pocket, it just sits in the pockets of the waffles. Do I want to make some okay, y'all, thanks for watching. Bye.